What's going on, guys? Matt here, and welcome to a different sort of video because this isn't a video I usually do, and I was sort of debating whether I should do this or not because the link was just spammed in my comments like 20 times by like a few different people. I've never heard this guy. He has almost 3,000 subscribers, good on him. But he did a video about Lego Ninjago titled "What Happened?" And I can only assume what this is about, mainly because of the like to dislike ratio, as well as the comments as well. I sorted them by new so I could see who was there. But yeah, the feedback isn't totally great. I didn't watch the video yet, but I can only assume what it is about. Also, sorry about the quality. It can only go up to 360p. That's the highest this guy can like do videos, I assume, so sorry about that. But before this video begins, I would like to ask if you could please leave a like and subscribe. It helps the channel a lot and shows me that you enjoyed the video. Anyways, let's just watch this, I guess.
What happened to Lego Ninjago?
What happened to Lego Ninjago? Hopefully it will answer your question in a minute.
I don't know, like...
He's doing the thing. He's stuttering. That's what I do. When I'm trying to make a point or trying to exaggerate something. This is what he's doing, and that's my thing, buddy.
What is this?
What is this? This is Ninjago, and in very poor quality.
Okay, let me explain myself.
Okay, we got the weekend whip blast.
I loved watching Lego Ninjago as a child. I've been an OG of the show since the beginning and loved every new episode, a new season that would expand the Lego Ninjago universe. And it was amazing. Lego Ninjago was one of the many Cartoon Network shows I loved watching, which is...
Okay, so he's explaining himself that he loves this show, or at least he loved it, back when it was like season 1, 2, I assume, because he's shown clips from there. Okay, I'm gonna try predict what he's going to say. Oh, it's changed so much, and it's just not the same anymore. I'm going to just answer this simply. You either grew up or you're just unwilling to change with the times.
And I drifted off like mid-season 4, and I would occasionally watch season 5 and 6, but be completely lost and not understand what I'm watching.
That's fair. That's fair. That's a fair point. He grew up, he changes, he just got less interested in the show and he just didn't watch it anymore. That's a completely fair point.
But season 7, I saw like one episode, and that was like the last I ever saw of Lego Ninjago.
Season 7 wasn't the best. I don't know. Personally, I don't like time travel in shows and stuff unless it's like done properly. I don't think it was bad, but I don't know. It's just a mid or low tier season in my opinion.
Until recently. I was on Netflix, looking through shows, about to watch The Office again for the 87th time, and I noticed something different. Lego Ninjago was on Netflix, and I decided to see what season it was on, and it was on season 9, which is 2 seasons past time I watched Lego Ninjago. And I decided to look it up on Google, and it was on season 13. Wow, they really milked the hell out of this show.
Okay. Again, I can sort of agree with you, but then again, that's like with every show and cartoon. If it does well, it's going to get more seasons, it's going to get more episodes, it's going to get more marketing, it's going to get more advertising. And because Lego Ninjago is so profitable in both merchandising, like in the Lego sets and the TV show, it's a cash cow, really. But there's still so much story to tell, especially in the recent seasons where it's not necessarily milking a show, it's just expanding, I guess. I don't know. It's a weird topic, and I guess it's down to opinion, but I don't know.
So I decided to see what I missed. I saw season 7 and saw the ending, whatever, blah blah blah, time, since it like goes in time. And then I skipped to season 8, the first episode. What happened to Lloyd's voice?
What happened to Lloyd's voice? He got older. He got older. That's what happens.
Like, he got a completely new voice actor, which is so weird because that's just out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. Okay. Out of nowhere. In the show's canon, this is like over a year since season 7. Of course, they're gonna be going through some changes, like longer hair, different, maybe not different facial features. Like, I guess that makes the least amount of sense. But it's still possible, because you gotta remember, all of these people, all these ninja were traveling around Ninjago looking for Wu. For them to get longer hair and to change like that, it makes sense. For Lloyd to change his voice, yeah, he went through puberty, he got older, that's it. That's the canon, that's it. That is the story.
And now they all look like their movie counterparts. That's just gross. Like, they
Again, I guess it's down to opinion, but that seems a little immature.
kept the same voice actors, and that's good, except for Lloyd, but like, they chose the worst time to do that.
So as I predicted, this guy is just sort of attacking the new designs, the quotation marks in new. It's been like 4 years or something. I guess that's like the main objective of this video, is to hate on something that's new.
What they do to explain Lloyd's different voice is saying, oh my god, his voice is changing, he's growing up. That doesn't make any sense.
It does. They're all in their teens. And Lloyd still being the youngest, even when he took that potion, right? He's still the youngest. Like, they even mentioned that in season 8. And even before season 8, he still acts like the youngest. And the ninjas still treat him like the youngest because he is the youngest. I don't get why people are saying, oh, they're running out of ideas, or they're like, it's not the same. Like, obviously, yeah, it's changing, it's evolving. That's what shows do. That's what characters do. Do you want them to stay the same forever?
In season 2, he grows up from being like 11 to like whatever he was like then. I don't know. And it's been years past season 2. We're on like 9 here. Okay.
That's a fair point, right? It's been years. Again, I said time is sort of weird. There is no canon age for anyone in this show, really.
And I mentioned how I rewatched season 7, and they could have just ended it there. Just have Sensei Wu make a sacrifice, like, that's it. That's all he ever wanted to do, save Ninjago. So just make Lloyd the new master, and training ninja of his own, and just make everyone's lives live happily ever after.
Okay, I sort of agree. They could have ended it back then, and yeah, that people would have accepted that. That would have been cool. Where, like, I guess Wu dies saving Ninjago from the Time Twins, and then, like, we just, like, appear a few years later where the ninja are all grown up with their kids and just becoming ninja masters, I guess. But again, everyone has, like, their own idea of how the show would end, and yeah, I get that's a fair point.
But no! Let's make him save Wu and continue this franchise. He didn't even care that much when his own dad died.
That's not true. That's just not true. He okay. Of course he did. He went on like a huge sicko mode rampage in season 4. Then he like sent him up into the departed realm himself because he felt like he needed to, because it was just his final goodbye, right? In season 5, he still mourns him. He's like, am I making my dad proud? And then that's when like Kai makes him like his like little bro. They have this like sibling relationship, right? And then at the end of season 5, he meets Garmadon again, and he's still wondering if he made the right decision and if he has made Garmadon proud, which he obviously has. And then Garmadon gives him like words of wisdom and his gi, and that's it. His conscience is clear. He is complete. He knows his dad is proud of him, and this is something he has to do.
I don't hate this show. I wanna make that clear. I do not hate this show, but I don't like the way it has gone, and it makes me upset.
You don't hate the show, but you don't like the direction it's going in. Alright, a simple answer. Don't watch the show. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to be mean. I'm trying not to be mean, alright? But just don't watch it. Stop complaining about it and just move on, I guess.
Ninjago, there's still a lot of stories that can be told in that universe. But season 8, things changed. like too much that it felt completely different. It wasn't the same show as it used to.
It's not the point he's making is that things change and it's not the same. Yeah, no shit. It can't stay the same forever. Like, you want the same exact formula as season 1 and 2? That's god awful. Like, I enjoyed season 1 and 2, but if it's the same thing, you're just gonna get bored of it. And like, I guess the point is he's trying to make is that it's different, right? It changed. Just get over it or to change with it. That's the only thing you can do.
Their costumes, voice actors, and overall appearance, it just felt like there was a lack of direction to continue their story. It felt different, and it wasn't a good different. And the story they were giving wasn't a really good story to tell. They just rebooted it.
That's bullshit. I'm sorry, but this show was supposed to end in season 2. And you can't say, oh, it's a bad direction, things change. If it's the exact same thing, it's boring.
And the voice acting is just phenomenal. That's why it's so upsetting to see a different voice actor play a...
It's so upsetting, guys. Something changed. He has a new voice actor, guys. It's so upsetting. My childhood is ruined. Jesus Christ, man. One character got a new voice actor. And that's because he grew up. Like, I don't get people's logic when they say the show is ruined after season 7. And almost every time someone says it's season 8 and up is ruined is because of Lloyd's voice actor, who I don't understand because he actually sounds good. Like, he is a good voice actor and it suits Lloyd as well. And it, like, everyone who says this, it sort of attacks the new designs as well. New designs, quotation marks, right? Because of course they have to bring up the movie. These are the movie designs, of course. Yeah, of course, that's a fair point. But again, that doesn't ruin the show. Like, it's still the same show. These are still the same characters. They just have longer hair. They have messier hair. They have the different facial features, like beauty spots, freckles. That's really it. These are the same characters. I don't know, man. It seems sort of weird that you say after season 7 when the things change, right? And you can say, oh, it's a bad change, it ruins the show. It really doesn't. It's different hair. Come on.
Characters I've known and care about since the show's beginning. And then changed how they look too. They look how they did in that terrible movie, Jesus.
Again, it's your opinion whether you like the movie or show. Again, it's just the hair. That's what changed, and it's the only thing that's changed. The personalities haven't at all. It's the same people you grew up with. It's just you being unable to see past nostalgia. I love the older seasons. It's what I grew up with. But if you are unable to see that these are the same things you grew up with, just slightly different, like, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have a hard time growing up. Things change, that's the thing. Like, this is the equivalent of saying, going up to my dad, hey, you got a haircut, you are not my dad anymore. See how stupid that sounds? It's so fucking stupid.
And in the movie, they didn't even look that cool, so it was just a big mistake.
And in the movie, they didn't even look that cool, so it was just a big mistake. Guys, Merc here says it's a mistake. You gotta change it. Lego, you hear that? Merc does not like it. You gotta change it, alright? You gotta change the designs back so Merc will love it. The golden age of Ninjago, right? Let me predict what he's going to say. Season 1, 2, and 3, or Season 1 to 7. What's the reason behind it? They changed. Watch me predict that right now.
The golden age of Lego Ninjago was about Season 1 through 3. During this time,
what did I say?
The best time.
What did I say?
These 3 seasons were the best and forever be the golden age of Lego Ninjago. And it still gets me upset to see this masterpiece go like, what is this?
Again, he's criticizing the new designs. This is the only point he's making. Like, he isn't actually looking at the story and taking it apart and saying, oh, I didn't like this part of season 8, or I didn't like when they changed to Wild Brain and what they're doing now.
I just wish they didn't change that much. They could still make a change, but it made the show completely, like, it felt different. And that's why the show went downhill.
Guys, it went downhill because it changed. Guys, it went downhill because it's different. Guys, I don't like haircuts. Guys, please, I hate Lego haircuts. Please, change it back. Like, what are these points? Again, you're not actually criticizing the story. You're just criticizing their appearance.
If you were gonna watch Lego Ninjago, just stop at season 7 and just act like the 6 other seasons don't even exist.
Yeah, again, stop at season 7 because they changed it. Like, fucking hell. I know people are gonna say, oh, it's his opinion. People can have opinions, right? Of course. Yeah, the movie and the show are, like, completely different. I made a video on this, like, a week or 2 ago or something. They're 2 separate universes. They're 2 separate things. And even if his opinion is a bad take, you shouldn't attack him or send him hate for this. But it seems like most people in the comment section, I skimmed through it a little, and the like to dislike ratio, people don't really agree with him, and the people that do agree with him just don't watch the show at all or bring up the movie, which is nonsense. But that's going to be the end of the video. I hope you all did enjoy. Please do leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and share with a friend who also might like this content. Yes, this was a different approach of content on the channel, but I might make some other videos like this where I just react and do something like this. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.
Thank you.